This is Morganicky, and today I've got something from the 80s, specifically 1986. These are Snotty Signs stickers, made by the Topps Company, who are, I would say, most famous for Garbage Pail Kids, and similar trading cards / sticker collections from the 80s, although I do believe they are still going and still do things of a similar nature. These are, well, I would say these are probably one of their lesser known things, and judging by how cheap they are on eBay, probably not that hot with collectors either. These are 2 sealed packs. They were basically £1 each, and that isn't bad for something that's older than I am, really. I know old doesn't automatically equal valuable, but in the eyes of eBay it tends to. So 15 signs in each pack. Now I do know Snotty Signs also made actual signs, like plastic, presumably signs with a suction cup that you, like the sort of thing that you stick in the back of your car, like a baby on board sort of sign. But obviously being Snotty Signs, they would say snotty things, or gross things, or, you know, that sort of thing. Sort of things that, you know, boys, preteen boys in the 1980s would find amusing, and I, in 2019, despite being a 27-year-old woman, also find amusing. So 5 stickers and 1 stick of Bubblegum. That's the copyright information, if you're interested in such, though I don't think the BHT to maintain freshness will have maintained the freshness since 1986. I also know that the guy is sort of got like a pink face on this packet and a red face on this packet. He also has a red hand. Presumably different printing batch, but it is this classic wax paper. I'm not a child of the 80s, but it's something that all, you know, kids of the 80s remember and reminisce about. Now that does not look bad whatsoever for 33-year-old Bubblegum, does it? Not at all. That doesn't look bad at all. I'm very surprised. So, you get 5 of these. You'll get a large sticker and 2 small stickers. I do believe occasionally the smaller sticker in this corner, you can see where the gum's been, the smaller sticker in this corner may be a smaller print of one of the larger stickers. We've got number, what does that say, 20 of 44, so presumably 44 different ones. And the one in this corner will always feature some sort of insult, including a name, which I presume are 44 of the most popular names given to preteen kids in 1986 in America. In this case, Caution Eric Squeals. Here's a challenge for you. If I show you a sticker and your name is featured, comment. There's a challenge for you. So, I love privacy. We're not going to read them all because it'll take us forever. Ryan is a scuzz bucket. Is he now? Teacher in locker. Don't really think the teacher should be in the locker. I believe the sticker's meant to be like this way up, and they look like American road signs. Heather, number 1, no, USA's number 1 hot copycat. Bug your parents. Oh, I do. My sheer existence bugs them, I believe. So there's 5. We'll open the other packet, shall we? Again, rather nicely preserved Bubblegum, I feel. Well, you can tell where it has been in the packet and sort of touched on the sticker. Kitty litter in lunch. School lunches cause hunger, presumably because they're made of kitty litter. No trust in Justin. Nerds keep out. Personally, I'd rather have one that said nerds come in. And I believe that's the same sticker. Yes it is. I've got the same one twice. There was even a problem with duplicates in 1986. Well, this video has only gone on for about 4 minutes, and I'm wondering if you are craving more. As it just so happens, I found someone on eBay who was happy to sell me the entire set of 44 for just under a £5. I'm going to put these in a collector's album, because I like them. I've also taken the liberty of putting them in numerical order. As you can see, number 1 of 44. So we'll have a script through these, and more likely find one that has your name on it. Having shuffled through these before, it does actually feature my real name. It features Shelley, well, it features Michelle, and it also features Ashley for Ash, but spelt the American way. So does that count? Who knows? School really stinks. Can confirm. Teacher in locker. Matthew eats his puke. Oh, you would not get away with that here. USA's #1, really? Really? Now, is this an 80s thing, or is it an American thing? But you would not get away with printing that on a sticker in the UK, especially not today. Mom can't cook. Boogers are beautiful. Again, that's another indication that these are American, because if they were British, it would say bogies. Yes, as in the golf term. Andrew doesn't bathe. Maybe he should. Smell my socks. Currently not wearing any, so you can't really smell them. This teacher licks ashtrays. Presumably you sneak up and put it on someone's back? Toxic waste area. Teacher is a scabhead. Well, you should tell them to go to the doctors for scabies instead of making fun of them for it. Math teacher is a nerd. Highly likely. Psycho on premises. Daniel is dense. Bed dangerous when wet. Not dangerous, just unhygienic. Danger, earwax build-up. Rabid parent zone. I bath for nerds. Why? Joe drinks dog's water. Why is hall monitor one? Is that considered some sort of insult? Caution, Eric squeals. Tom is a turkey. Is he now? Sean is such a nerd. I actually spelt the British way of spelling Sean. I have seen Americans spell it S-H-A-U-N, which is a bit strange. Gone to school, brackets, darn it. No pukes. Goon squad. Caution, Amanda cheats. Geek crossing. Bug your parents. Nicole, a total nerd. Squeeze a breeze. Presumably that's some sort of fart reference. Baby bath on bed. Well, babies do throw up a lot. That's probably quite common. Bazooka on seat. I presume that's referring to bazooka bubblegum, not an actual weapon. Say it with spit. I hate Kate. Michelle the smell. Zits popped here. I break for nerds. Stop doing things to nerds. There's that word again. Oh my god. Expensive radio in car. Yes, I'm sure someone would love it if you stuck that on their car. Corpse in closet. What? Melissa squeezes zits. This one's a bit smudged. Sweat on seat. SOS. Caution, Amy has big ears. Why do you have to be cautious of that? School lunches cause hunger. And Christina shaves? What? Why is that an insult? Pretty sure every girl upon the advent of puberty will start shaving under their arms and their legs at the very least. Well, I think these are amusing. I think they're a bit different, a little bit quirky, but I can sort of tell why they couldn't compete with the majesty that is Garbage Pail Kids and Wacky Packages and all of the other things in the 80s that Topps made. Compared to those, they are a tad boring, considering they are just squares with writing on them, essentially. But I quite like them. Alright, I'm not going to get my internet points if I don't eat this, am I? Though if you think about it, when I ate the bubblegum before, that bubblegum was from 1982, and although it was a couple of years ago, that bubblegum was 34 years old. This bubblegum is only 33 years old. So in theory, it's not going to be as bad. broken up into little bits. Should I eat an entire thing? Do like a jigsaw and piece them back together. That's a full one, kinda. Oh, is that the other piece? No. That's a piece. There we go. 33-year-old jigsaw bubblegum. What am I doing with my life? Okay, it's turned into a horrible powder. It tastes like rotten sugar. It really tastes like rotten sugar. Actually, I should have brought something to spit in because I've just spat in my own hand like a cretin. Now we're going to have to do so again. Oh. Wow. Why did that affect me so much more than the other one? The Donkey Kong one wasn't anywhere near as bad as that, but then I don't think I ate a full piece of it either. But yeah, it kind of did the same thing. It turned into a absolutely disgusting, horrible, powdery mess, and then you get this overwhelming taste of rot coming from the back of your throat, and it's all stuck in my back teeth. And if you're of a sensitive disposition and you don't want to see a handful of spit and chewed up bubblegum, you may now close the window, but if you do want to see it, lovely, I'm sure. Now I'm going to go wash my hands and brush my teeth and vow to never eat 30-plus-year-old anything again. Why do I keep doing this?